Hello and welcome to fmbpdota's cast of RaidCall D2L Season 2. No Tidehunter going up against Virtus.Pro. I'm Joey and with me is Callie, and we're going to analyze these picks and bans today because we got in here early.
We actually got some time today. Maybe if we stop blabbering about useless stuff this time. Okay, so no Tidehunter, first ban. You're in the game then, right? All good?
Yep.
Alright, Batrider, first ban. Yeah, I said I wanted to analyze this, but it's seeing a Batrider ban again. I don't know.
Do it for Greg.
For Greg, alright. Batrider is a strong mid, and he's a strong offlaner too. He can also go into the jungle, and especially on the Sentinel, I feel if you cut those trees down, you can still get a mid pull. I'm pretty sure. Ice.
Yeah,
you can still do it, right? It's just not like as effective or something. But yeah, he's good just at controlling pretty much. I feel like he's the best mid there is. Some people might argue that he's kind of wasted in the middle lane and just better to go in the off lane. But look at how fast this is going.
Okay, yeah, speed it up. Alright, Darkseid banned out, super strong offlaner. He can go mid if you pick a TA or someone else that's melee. Nyx banned out, super strong mid, can roam, gank at 6, pretty annoying. Chen, very strong pusher, quick jungler, lots of heal, lots of utility with sending people back to base. We saw last game a couple times. Wisp picked up from No Tidehunter, global strat, or not global strat, but like global ganks, can really shut down the other team's carry. Super strong. Chain stunning with tether. Keeper of the light. He's an old man on a horse, enough said. Magnus, he's got shockwave, he's got skewer.
He can pretty much win a game all by himself.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
RP is a ginormous ultimate, goes through BKB, goes through anything. Like you can die 100 times in lane with Magnus, and like as long as you get RP off later in the game, like you could win it.
Yeah, and when you get that refresher up, you can literally.
Yeah, and if you do get refresher, you can literally 1v5 like the whole team.
Yeah, it's not even a joke. But okay, so do you kind of expect like a Chaos Knight pick here, or maybe go for the Nakes themselves from NTH here to combo with the Wisp, or do you think they just wait until later on in the draft to pick up that kind of hero? And maybe go for like a mid counter to Magnus here. Like, what do you think's going through their head right now?
I mean, if they don't pick up like the usual Wisp tether companion in CK or Tiny looks like he's fallen off more recently. Yeah, like they got to do it now, otherwise it's gonna get banned out, like for sure. And I mean, I guess you can pick Wisp and bait people into banning out those heroes and then pick something else. But I mean, CK Wisp is pretty nuts. It looks like they're going to tri-lane that with Alina. So their tri-lane is pretty much completely revealed right now.
Yeah, unless they go mid, which we've seen a bit of.
Yeah, they could go mid against Magnus. And,
especially with this Nature's Prophet pick, they don't really need a super strong tri-lane. Kind of frees up the options when you pick a Nature's Prophet.
It could be abandoned here.
Yeah, but there is the option to run the Nature's Prophet in the offlane anyway, so, you know. Virtus.Pro will have to kind of play around with it, maybe see when they have the full lineup revealed, just decide what lanes they're going to run to get the best out of it.
Yeah, here we go into the banning phase. Virtus.Pro very in need of a carry, so banning out the Phantom Lancer. Lone Druid banned out as a strong offlane candidate for No Tidehunter. Nyx banned out as a carry for VP, and I don't know. I feel like VP is just going to pick Sven. Like the Sven Empower is still pretty nuts. The cleave stack. God Strength with Empower is pretty redonkulous.
Yeah, and one of the best heroes to go against Chaos Knight, keeping that in mind as well with the cleave. But
also true. And with Magnus, like brings him into RP. Stormhammer is AOE, so like another stun after that with lots of loads of damage, and then.
Well, what was it like only 2 or 3 months ago that like if you got Magnus Sven, it's like auto win or something.
Yeah.
Like,
They scouted him back a bit. That's why he's not been picked as much. But
still, like the basic like function of the heroes is the exact same, and I think he can still be as strong as he was back then. I don't know. Late game, he's gonna tear it up if he gets.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like BKB early, and he's pretty much ridiculous. God Strength is really good. It turns out.
Yeah, we'll see if VP goes for that, or if No Tidehunter is thinking the same as us. No, they're gonna ban off Gyro. That's all right. Still a good hero to go against Chaos Knight anyway. So maybe they were debating between the two and just decided on Gyro.
Yeah, I mean, they could be thinking also with Wisp CK that they can shut down Sven with global ganks. But that being said, if they do pick up a Sven, Magnus can empower him, and you pretty much just rush BKB on Sven with Magnus. you don't really need anything else for your damage since you are a strength hero and it buffs your base strength, right?
Yep. And good ban here out of VP. I like that, the TA. One of S4's most like played heroes, I feel. One of the most successful, at least on the RaidCall website, when you look at their team. So I think that's a good ban. And a pretty strong hero against the Magnus, who doesn't really have anything to get the refract off if the Magnus is going mid. Just can shockwave, easily refracted, and I think TA pretty much handily wins that lane. So nice ban there.
So No Tidehunter picks up an off-lane Bounty Hunter, which surprises me a bit. They're definitely going to lose the towers in their off-lane pretty quickly. I think Nature's Prophet will rally off some tree ents, you know, with his mystic ways, and Keeper of the Light going to come over and push down some towers pretty early, because we have figured out on our own that pushing against a Bounty Hunter, pretty good idea, because he literally has nothing to defend a push.
Yeah, that's true, but think mid game, the Bounty Hunter is going to be scouting ahead freely for that Wisp gank. It's going to be too easy if they can, if he can get 6 and just scout around, try to find that Nature's Prophet in the jungle. Here comes the Wisp gank, and he's dead in like an instant with the trap kill too.
Yeah, so does VP pick up a Disruptor? I think he makes the tri-lane weaker, and I honestly don't think it's that good of a pickup against Wisp and CK.
Yeah, it's not really a hard counter like you're saying, but it is alright to just get rid of that Wisp, and then the CK is kind of stuck there. I mean, in theory, that's what you do, but
I think it's good if you find yourself ahead of the team with a Wisp and a CK early, because then you get in levels, you got glimpse max range, like you can be hanging back, like they come in, bye CK. Oh, Wisp is dead because he's got 10 health.
Yeah. Oh, they pick up on dying. That's interesting. That's all right, I feel, but I don't know. They need their carry. I really want to see a Sven here. I think it would work really well if they can get the start they need. Like you said, pushing down the tower against the Bounty Hunter. Sven gets like a fast BKB because of that tower gold, like we saw Loda do last game. Then, I think they could snowball for them, but we'll have to see. Last pick for No Tidehunter, though.
It's gotta be I think it's gonna be a mid. I don't think they're gonna Wisp CK mid.
Yeah, it's not something we see NTH doing, but we see a lot of other teams doing it, so maybe they're trying out some new things. If it was a mid, I don't know. Queen of Pain is still out there. S4 plays Queen of Pain really well, so that could be a possibility. And also a good hero for like global strats, yeah.
There's the Quap mid, yeah.
Yeah, with global strats, you can get to the fight pretty easily. You say you want to gank top, just start blinking up there, and it's pretty easy to set something up. So, I don't know. I guess you could have expected it. Dragon Knight.
Dragon Knight mid? No, carry with the Airman picking that up.
Yep. Gonna see a Magnus mid.
Hey, you want to do the introductions? I'm just gonna put it on AC's camera real quick, and I'll be right back. Like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll wait for the game to start. So I don't know if you want to put it on AC's camera too, so you see the same thing that the viewers are gonna see. But it's whatever. Do your thing.
Oh wait, that's his voice. Oops.
Yeah, I don't want his voice. I'm just gonna do his camera.
But his voice is so nice.
It is pretty nice. But I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. So just waiting for the heroes to pick up, or for these players to pick up their heroes. Just waiting on a few NTH players. They like to take their time and really discuss their strats at the beginning, so I'm assuming S4 will pick up Queen of Pain. I don't see any other reason not to. I don't know if there's going to be any surprises here. Yeah, there's Aki taking the Lina, so... what is AC looking at right now? Oh, there we go. Okay. So he's going over the Dire, I guess. Or the Radio now. Just looking at everyone. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to go over who's playing what, so we can get that out of the way. We got NS playing the Zombie, or the Undying, sorry, going into the bottom lane. The whole team going bottom right now. Airman on the DK, playing that carry role, picked up stun level 1. We've got KSI playing the Keeper of the Light. Going to be having a good time with that, illuminating the tri-lane, hopefully. Santa on the Nature's Prophet. Doesn't have a jungling build, so we'll see if that's going to be an offlane. And on the Magnus, we got Crazy. Going mid, obviously, with that fast bottle build. Looks like there might be an engagement here. It's just going a little bit back and forth. They see each other, so if NTH want to get out of here, they can. Admiral Bulldog's going to scout it out with that Wind Walk.
30 seconds.
Or Shadow Walk, sorry. I don't think there's going to be anything going on here. Level 1, advantage. I guess you'd probably give it to the Dire, but that's hard to say. I don't know. They're just going to go back to the lanes. On the Radiant, we have S4 playing the Queen of Pain. No surprise there. Didn't go for a fast bottle, so just trying to get the advantage over Crazy in the middle lane. I guess it's hard to beat a Magnus going for a fast bottle. I mean, try to get your bottle first. I mean, that Shockwave is just so spammable, and you can pick up the 3 or 4 last hits that you need to get that fast bottle. On the Lina, where Aki's going to be taking that Lina. Picked up, whoa, that's a cool icon for Light Strike Array. I guess you can't see that probably right now, but looks like it got changed on Thursday. Loda is taking that Chaos Knight up into the top lane, so aggressive tri lane going to come out here with no Tidehunter, or at least dual lanes for now. EGM in the middle lane, maybe going to try to help the quad. Gank Crazy in the middle lane, who has not, just skilled Shockwave, so that's what's going on a little bit, but nothing much. EGM on the Wisp has picked up Tether, right now hanging out near mid, and Admiral Bulldog in the safe lane, solo though, on the Bounty Hunter, trying to pick up as much farm as he can while he can, before level 2 comes around and this aggressive tri lane for VP gets a lot stronger. But for now, he's gonna be okay, soaking up a little bit of experience. Looks like dual lanes so far. EGM just pulling, I guess, in the.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. The EGM just pulling the safe camp right now. I introduced everyone, I guess. Yo, did you see the new icon for Light Strike Array? Looks pretty cool.
They reworked all of Lina's actually.
Oh, sick. Yeah, those look awesome.
Yeah, they do look pretty cool.
Yeah, so it looks like we got semi-aggressive tri-lanes for both teams right now.
Semi-aggressive.
Well, NTH is just rocking a dual lane aggressive for now.
Yeah,
I guess that's all they feel they need.
S4 mid with EGM doing those pulls. I guess we see Wisp do that a lot because Wisp does need those levels. When you stick him in a tri-lane, he doesn't hit 6 quite as quickly as you'd want him to. And we've got Admiral Bulldog sun at the tower. Do they have vision? Doesn't. Yeah.
They do,
Whoa, way
yeah.
down here in the trees.
Surprise gank from the Nature's Prophet, yeah. Bringing the sentries himself. Maybe, KSI also had sentries, but yeah. I was going to say maybe a false sense of security if Admiral Bulldogs doesn't see sentries, but...
I like that sentry in the tree, though. Like, if you ever put Bounty Hunter down here, that's an easy way to dive him when you just take that aggressive tri-lane. And here's what I mentioned in the draft, like, rallying that push really early. I didn't expect 4 people down here this quickly. You're going to kill this tower in about 2.5 minutes.
Yep.
Crazy
I'm still here.
the regen rune top. S4 in the mid lane. He's got 9 last hits compared to 4 of the Magnus, so I'd say S4 is probably winning this up a little bit. Also, the pulls from EGM helping out a lot there. And it looks like the push on the bot lane will continue. EGM has hit level 2. Looks like he's getting some decent XP off of these pulls. The camp is stacked up. I don't know. He can't really rotate to help this Bounty Hunter. Like, nothing's going to happen if he goes down there, but...
Yeah, I'm really interested about this mid lane. This is a matchup I've struggled with personally as a mid player. The Queen of Pain versus Magnus. Looks like S4 having an okay time.
Yeah, let's see the levels. 3 to 4 right now. The mid XP looks like it's denying a little bit. Oh, I thought S4 was actually going to get that kill.
He's going to try to use Shockwave here. Yeah.
S4 dodges it. Oh wow, he's got that regen rune, so that's big right there. Crazy. Everything that S4 just stuck his neck out for to do, pretty much erased with that regen rune. And now S4 is looking pretty low on the HPs. And the bot tier 2 tower.
Yeah, this bottom lane push is working out really well for VP. And there's no response here out of NTH. They're trying to take the top 1 tower. They are going to get it.
I told you this push was going to come and it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah, surprisingly though, NTH does get a return tower with only 2.
With just these guys up here.
Yeah, definitely big. Nice decision there to try to take that tower out. I think Aki pulled the creeps there, pulled the other creeps. So smart play.
So CK 27 last hits compared to DK's I guess Loda to Airman 29 to 15. But the net worth about the same because 2 towers down, and I think last hits coming out 4 airmen there. So they're tied up in net worth, even though the last hits would make you think otherwise. That's why we don't just go by last hits. That's why Valve put in a net worth tab.
Yeah, actually S4 managed to get a kill on Crazy. Oh, looks like he's going on him though. The haste. It's
Whoa!
huge.
He's down to like 1
Big
HP there.
Yeah, Crazy got picked off, sorry, by the Queen of Pain and EGM on the Wisp. So, not sure if we got that kill, but...
We didn't. I don't know. I'm not here 100%.
They were taking out other towers, so it's fine. But Loda's gonna get strong really quick. I don't think he'll go for the Midas. I don't recommend it on a Chaos Knight. Not really a Midas hero. Just go for that fast drums or fast armlet.
Into that BKB, and you're pretty much unkillable.
Exactly.
Remember in Dota 1, like all people built was like the Battlefield because of the cleave from all the illusions. But I've never seen it in Dota 2 once.
Yeah. Well, his mana pool is so small that like the mana regen is really quite useless.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have spammable abilities.
That is quite true.
Too bad.
It is pretty annoying.
And not really a flash farmer.
The level 1 2 CK can stun like once, and that's it in the tri lane. That scenario. Unless you bring some clarities or a Wisp to tether up. But Wisp not laning with the CK. And we'll see what KSI's got Tranquil Boots up. Has he just been farming the jungle? Maybe not, because Santa's in the jungle with that Basilius.
Yeah, he was just down bottom, but
right, he was pushing
power
the
build
tower,
is just huge. Yeah. Bulldog has picked up almost level 6, just a few creeps away, but Loda's down here now, so I don't think this wave. Well, maybe it will. Give it to him. Yeah, I might. Then he can start ganking, but I think VP need to like keep the pressure up right now. They have the tower gold advantage, like you said, the tranquil boots, stuff like that on the supports is really going to give them the advantage they need. But I don't know. They need to take like some more towers right away before Chaos Knight gets stronger, before the BH gets level 6 and starts ganking.
Yeah, pushing the towers has given the bounty hunter a lot of quick XP, so he could cause quite a ruckus here for Virtus.Pro, but we'll see what Admiral Bulldog gets done.
Looks like S4 is going to go have a foray into the jungle here. Maybe might pick off KSI.
Yeah, might find KSI, but KSI is going to be pretty fast. Not
There's
even
lots of
shreds yet on S4, and everyone's up in that top lane. The tower's still there for TP support from anyone else.
Yeah.
And now we got Crazy tracked up in the mid lane. I think Bounty Hunter was Admiral Bulldog's like third most played guy. Lone Jared Furion and I think Bounty Hunter was next in line there. So
yeah, makes sense.
He's a hero he's quite good with.
Yeah. Pretty good for this game too, I'd say, with that Wisp, like we mentioned in the draft.
Yeah, exactly. Doubting out. Every time I see a Wisp picked when I'm drafting, I instantly ban out Bounty Hunter, and sometimes even Clinks. Hoping that no one will pick Ricky like 3D Max does. I think it's them that does the Ricky Wisp. You can set up the tethers, the perfect tether stuns, because Ricky's just invis chilling, and then you just tether to him. You could do that with Bounty Hunter as well, so we'll see if that ever goes down. It looks like the push is gearing up here for the top lane now from VP. But we got some fighting going on in the mid lane. We got EGM a little caught out possibly. No, he's got a haste rune though, but Aki's so 4 for No Tidehunter while VP pushes top lane with 2. Got the Treants, got some Stumpies out here. Sansa playing Nature's Prophet for the second game in a row. Got everyone rotating top. Big Dragon Tail onto Loda. Can he get the Phantasm in time? Wisp giving vision into the tether stun, and he pops a 4-second stun onto Airman. So that 4-second stun going to be huge. He's going to go down. Another Dragon Tail, but he's tracked up. And he goes down here, so Loda dropping there. We got a big fight here with the tier 1 tower. Used to stand. A huge RP from Crazy, getting a double kill with that shockwave. Oh my gosh, S4 coming in with double damage though. Able to get a double kill of his own. So 3 for 2 right now are the kills.
Oh, big horses.
Here comes S4. Blinked in offensively over the trees, taking a big skewer to the face. He still has DD for pretty like 20 seconds, but gonna just back out there. So it looks like 3 dropped for VP and 3 dropped for NTH, I believe, right?
Yeah, this fight's not over though. Crazy's in a lot of trouble. He's got no mana.
Yeah,
does have wand charges though.
He is being surrounded. Admiral Bulldog just chilling in the trees, doing his job. EGM the only one to chase Crazy this far, and tethering back and retreating. Why didn't they go there? There's no real damage. Yeah, just S4. And he's got most of his mana there. Oh, some shockwave cancels coming out from Crazy.
Yeah. We'll see if he picks up a early point in power for that DK early on, or not. But the DK's farm is kind of slowed down after that gank. He's only got the Helm of Iron well right now. 1,000 gold though, still in his stash. But I think Loda picked up an item. Yeah, he does have his armlet now, so he's gonna be super strong. I think that he had it in that last fight.
Yeah, they're still tied for net worth though. So if
oh really?
DK can pick up his, if Airman can pick up his last hits, he will be doing pretty well. But I don't know. It's going to be hard to take out the Phantasms from CK. I mean, I guess with Empower, like you just mentioned, from Magnus.
And Horsepower.
I'm interested that he has 2 in Dragon Tail right now, opting to get nothing in Breathe Fire.
That is a little odd. The stun from DK does not scale well at all. Maybe it was a misclick.
It could have been. Like, that quarter of a second, I mean. And here comes Coddle going down. Admiral
3 in
Bulldog
Dragon Tail.
is there. Getting skewered out from Crazy. Crazy's got a haste, so it looks like he'll be safe. EGM comes in to tether Admiral Bulldog. Sentries are dropped to take out this ward. Aki almost goes down to the shockwave, and RP is up. And now Airman is here as well, but Force sitting around the mid lane for No Tidehunter, so probably going to back off, but maybe not. Looks like Santa might be coming in. Dragon form is popped. Undying pops his ultimate as well. At least with how these ults pop, we can get this tier 1 tower. The green, what do you want to call it? Poison Dragon does kind of destroy towers with that corrosive breath.
Yeah, definitely. Usually people keep it at level 1 until you get that level 3 or until you're a bit higher for that Fire Dragon. Don't really need it early on. The Tombstone is popped now though from Undying. Crazy a little low on health. He's going to be... Oh,
wow,
maybe not.
Crazy really low on health. Shuriken toss. He uses wand charges there to survive. Loda immediately Dragon Tailed. He's tethered though. Tether's done on the Airman. And where's Crazy with the RP? He gets
2, but
2
they're
and
not
then
going
dies,
down.
and then S4 is now dominating here, picking up some more kills. Looks like C got Santa. I'm not sure who killed Crazy, but Crazy's back, and the mid tier 1 tower is gonna go down. Corrosive Breath taking 20 damage per second to that tower. That's insane.
It's really good. I think it's underrated as well, but it's, I don't know. We don't see a lot of DKs.
I don't know if it's underrated, it's just DK's never around.
DK's underrated. Well, yeah, exactly. 3 in Dragon Tail, like you said, kind of odd. Look at the scaling. I don't know, maybe point it out to the viewers, but a lot of newer players think that Dragon Tail is such a good stun, like at level 1, and then they ended up maxing it. You get like not even a full second later.
You get 3/4 of a second for 3 levels and skills put into Dragon Tail. It's really not worth it.
And the damage is nothing, yeah. Or you could have a 300 like damage nuke, AoE. It's good for farming, just good for team fights as well. I don't know. I think getting Fire Breath is always the better choice, but according to Airman,
I don't know. And yeah, as we can see, the damage doesn't scale like hardly at all. Like I didn't even know Dragon Tail did damage until I went on a quest with Dragonite and Coddle recently, and I read it.
On the other hand, though, maybe he's, I don't know, not the biggest mana pool for Dragonite, and you can get off a lot of stuns though if you're not using Breathe Fire. It is only 9 seconds, so if you think about it that way, you can kind of get off 4 stuns in a team fight if it's a really long one. So maybe that, but it is, I don't know, you don't have to use Breathe Fire in that case. Like if you skill it up, so it's kind of weird.
Does the cooldown on Dragon Tail?
No, it doesn't.
I will have to message Airman after this.
Yeah, we'll have to have a chat with him. See what's up.
Whatever. I'm sure he knows. They got a big plan going with that.
Yeah. Oh, the goal graph suggests the Dire are leading by 2,000. I guess from those early towers that have been big. Yeah. Only 1.
XP begs to differ. Radiant farming up just a little bit better. Bounty Hunter able to get a lot of XP in that bot lane as the push was coming out from Virtus.Pro. CK Wisp did well. I guess, sorry, CK Lena
might
did
see
well.
a gank here,
Wisp did some great pull. They're setting up for a Roshan here with Santa's Tree. But Coddle.
The CK Wisp are ready. They're coming in.
Where are they coming? I don't even know. Comes to the team fight. A track's going out. Tracked on the KSI. Loda stunned up here. Big RP onto Loda. Loda goes down instantly. Double kill by KSI with that Illuminate. Wisp pops as well, because he literally dies from one hit from anything. Admiral Bulldog running out of here, and then looks like the Roshan pretty much secured from VP. I didn't see the teleportation mark from Wisp CK.
Yeah, they came behind the tier 1.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird positioning, I feel. The tier 1 tower is still up and they're going behind it, so...
Yeah, I mean, you can run through the trees without taking the tower hits.
Yeah. But yeah, VP was ready.
Did not work out. KSI,
No.
huge Illuminate.
It's like one of those things where like you do a bad play in Dota and you're like, well, that didn't work out as planned. Kind of like that. Crazy just ready. Big RP on 2 heroes on there, and then the horses came in, like you said. Dragon Knight wasn't even needed that fight.
Who calls the Dragon Knight? Dragon Knight and Coddle, dude. I get it. VP went on a quest, and they're like, we need Dragon Knight and Coddle, because they defeated the evil Razor without a problem.
Spoilers!
Oh, shit.
Jeez, I didn't play it yet.
Sorry, bro.
It's cool.
I know how
The
you
good
are
guys
with
always
spoiler.
Yeah, don't ever spoil games for me if you watch a pro game.
Here's looking
That's
at you.
something Murray's the
Who
worst.
spoiled that game to you? That was really funny.
That was
Jackster? It was
Jackster.
Jackster.
He's son of a gun. I was like, don't spoil the games. Immediately
Spoils
it.
the game. KSI gonna get
Immediately.
tracked up by Admiral Bulldog. Drops a sentry. Crazy's there to chase him off. The way to stick together here is Virtus.Pro, not allowing Admiral Bulldog to really pick anyone off. He's got a couple track kills as a result of team fights, but nothing huge. As you can see, the gold graph still favoring the Dire quite heavily, never favoring the Radiant. But maybe those bumps in there are due to those track kills that we saw. Some waviness in the graph.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of thinking to myself here, the Dragon Knight, when he picks up that BKB, he's going to be pretty unstoppable, especially at level 11 with that splash form you get with the Red Dragon. It's going to be huge at taking down Chaos Knights.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't need to keep the Elder Dragon form level 1 because
Yeah, he can
almost
just
all the
level it up.
towers are gone. We don't really need the Corrosive Breath anymore. Opt to get that cleave.
He's finally maxed Dragon Tail, so I think he's ready to fight now.
Well, the Dragon Tail range does increase now when you go to Dragon form, so...
Yeah, that's true.
And there we see it on to Aki there. Big stun. Corrosive Breath. Gonna slow him down. He's gonna go down from the ticks no matter what. Crazy here as well. Let's see what he can get done. Skewers through the trees.
Got the
He's
blink.
like the Juggernaut, just going through walls. On a chase here, he's got a Blink Dagger up. Blink RP. Just gonna throw a skewer, they can just get EGM here, but a big tether. Blink RP. No, I just want to see it. I think it would have been worth it. I thought if I said it enough, he would do it.
They ended up getting, or S4 ended up getting really low somehow up in the top lane. Maybe he just kind of went up there after the fight.
Well, he
I'm not
destroyed
really
the
sure.
mid-tier 1 tower. Maybe he tanked it up a bit.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, he's making the best of that regen rune there as well. Same thing we saw Crazy doing, using the mana regen while you can, while you're still got the rune and not taking
for
damage.
sure.
Yeah. But nice fight there by VP again, defending their tier 1 tower. Chaos Knight picking up a kill on Santa in the bottom lane. He's still quite strong. Just I think he's fallen a little bit behind the Dragon Knight. Net worth, yeah, a little bit behind. Maybe he's picking up an item. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it doesn't account for items
Drums?
on the courier,
Yeah.
so it looks like those drums. That's gonna add. That'll put him right on track with the Dragon Knight again.
Yeah, they're gonna have to take a fight though.
Dragon
VP
Knight went
coming strong.
Armlet and he's rushing BKB, so that's gonna be a little stronger than drums with the Empower coming out from Crazy onto Airman.
Yeah, really close to that BKB.
The Dragon form has run out. This tower probably would be dead already. The Tombstone drop there by NS. I guess a little defensive, a little offense. A little bit of both. S4 with the big sonic wave. Not able to take anyone down. KSI with a huge wave. Huge RP. NTH Loda. And it looks like Admiral Bulldog were caught in that. Going down instantly. EGM gets caught by the wave, I think.
Yeah, a little sketchy decision I feel there for NTH on the Radiant. They like it seemed like Virtus.Pro was pretty well set up there in the middle lane.
Yeah,
With
it
that-
was a nice
with that
sonic
tombstone.
wave. It did a lot of damage, but then that Illuminate just came out of the trees, like surprise Illuminate into a big RP. And here goes this mid tower. It looks like we got Splash Dragon. He's leveled up now.
Yeah, with that
Oh,
Empower
it's just
as
called
well.
Red Dragon. That's not very creative. Red Dragon. And the Splash Empower is gonna give it. That'll stack. But Airman gonna go down. He does have Aegis. He may as well just die instead of armlet toggling and letting Aegis expire before he dies, because it's going down soon. But armlet toggling like a boss is Airman. Doesn't even want to give him the satisfaction of killing the Red Dragon.
Red Dragon. That's pretty jokes. Come on, Valve. Building. Red
I'm
Dragon.
sure that's what it was called in Dota 1 too.
Yeah, it wasn't like Fire Dragon or Frost Dragon, Poison Dragon. I swear it was like that.
Oh, maybe it was.
Maybe. Who knows? Still now, I wonder if Airman's gonna pick up Fire now though, or just go for like stats.
I mean, why get it now? It's more useless now than ever.
Yeah, but still pretty useful, I'd say.
Yeah, I would say as well, but
especially for just farming creeps. If you want to just do that for that argument.
Yeah, it is pretty nice. You can jungle quickly with it.
Yeah. We could do an item check. Looks like Admiral Bulldog was going for Vlad's and picked up an Ogre Club in the meantime, so a little bit extra tank ability. EGM has the Urn, and I'm assuming we'll go for a mech, unless Aki's going for it. But nothing...
If they get the opportunity to get a mech, if it even goes that far.
No signs of it yet. Loaded with the drums, like we mentioned. And S4 has picked up an Orchid, so
that'll
maybe
be nice.
Great for the Magnus, eh?
They're crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty much the item to get. Either Sheep or Orchid, but Orchid's a little cheaper. Or Ools, I suppose. But
there's a gank here on S4.
Yeah,
yes, be careful.
I'll get back to that train of thought in a second. He blinks out. He gets caught by NS, who has really no ability to catch. Tree's up by that, but blink out of the trees, no problem. S4 running away, blinding light back a little bit by KSI. Will they use RP? Will they use RP? There's that Orchid. I think he was gonna use RP, to be honest. But the Shockwave doing a lot of damage. Can we get another decay? The blink out. Blink 2 second, 2 second, 2 second, 1 second. Blink. Shockwave. Oh! Nice juke into the trees and then a blink even further down by S4. Escape from there.
Yeah, just lack of stuns on the supports. Really, was what happened there.
Yeah,
but
no mana leak. If mana leak was skilled up, it would have been GG for S4 right there.
Yeah, this is kind of what we're seeing is a no stun. Not too many stuns on VP. They've just got the Dragon Tail and the reverse polarity. I guess Sprout as well, but doesn't really do much against Queen of Pain.
Or Wisp, who can just tether and blow it up if anyone's stuck in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think you can probably Phantasm out of it if you're Loda right now. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know you can
Reality
out of Sprout, so I'm thinking Phantasm would do the same thing.
Yeah. Plus that Reality Rift. Plus Chaos Knights don't really care if they get stunned.
Not to mention the Quelling Blade. Oh, big RP onto S4. Dragon Tail. That 3.25 second stun, as opposed to 2.5.
Let's see if VP have what it takes now to try to go for Rax, or whether they're gonna wait for the next Roche. They do have the BKB on the carry on Dragonite now, which was different from what they had in that earlier mid game push. So I think they got what they need, but if they want to play it safe, just wait for the next Roche, which is spawning in like 2 minutes. So I think that's their idea.
Yeah, I would definitely just go ahead and wait for that Roshan, and then they could push through the bot lane, or check out the top tower health. It's full. I guess I'd go bot. I don't know, it's about 300 health difference right now, but...
Yeah, and in the meantime, NTH is just trying to make the best of this kind of lull.
Crazy with
where
the
they
gem.
know. Crazy with the gem, yeah. Loda, I don't know. I don't know if he needs another item, really, but they just kind of need a good team fight. He's got the level 2 Phantasm now.
He needs a BKB.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to get that, though, in time for the next fight.
There's definitely not going to be a mech from anybody. The Vlad's is finished. I don't know if you just said that or not.
No. Yeah, that's good. That's good for Bulldog, but it's not. They need like another item on the Bounty Hunter and Loda right now.
4 staff on the KSI. The Coddle there. Dragon Tail, Shockwave. Don't need to use RP there. Airman picking up that kill into S4. S4 doing a little bit of, I guess, aggressive scouting, trying to steal some jungle farm, but it's not working out as he gets picked off there.
KSI picking up the 4 staff.
It looks like literally everyone on VP is building a
4 staff?
BKB.
BKB.
Yeah.
Oh, the pipe is finished on NS, yeah.
Pipe on NS
is
is going to be big. And nothing
that
new.
Scream of Pain.
1,500 away from BKB is Loda. Not going to have an opportunity to farm it as the push is coming from VP right now.
Maybe they're just going to put some pressure on the top lane and then rotate for the Roche. It's going to be spawning right quick.
Right quick.
Yeah. Just pushing out all the lanes here is VP.
And the TP comes back to the mid, so they're going to push out mid. Gear up for that Roche.
Safe scouting here by Admiral Bulldog. Not really going where he knows the team is, but
He's probably scouted the gem on Crazy by now.
yeah, I think so.
So he'd
Santa
be
has
crazy
it,
to go
yeah.
there. Here comes the Roshan spawn. Super bashes on NS. Double damage on Airman right now, so Roshan gonna die pretty quickly here. Hyperstone picked up as well. Looks like he's just gonna go into an AC.
Yeah, Loda gonna take this time. They know they can't really defend against this Roche. Unless they are gonna try. They do have the Wisp with him, but
Oh, it
Aki's
didn't
so
work
low.
out so well last time.
Look at that, solo kill there. Crazy
Well,
on
I didn't
Aki.
even see it. Looking at Roche. S4's around. Aki gets picked off, as we just mentioned. Roshan goes down at 25-18. It looks like Virtus.Pro is going to run to this bot lane and just push it out.
The Dragon Knight is so hard to kill right now. With that level 4 Dragon Blood, all that extra armor,
Yeah,
the BKB.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's if he picks up some lifesteal now, even before the AC, he'll be super.
25 armor right now.
Yeah, the Chaos Knight does have a lot of firepower though, and he's getting close to that BKB. So if they take out this tier 2 tower before the Rax push comes, then they might have it. But other than that, I don't know. This is just bad timing for NTH right now.
61% physical damage reduction coming out from Airman.
Wow, that's good against the CK.
Yeah, CK's only going to be hitting for like 90 against Airman.
Timing is everything,
Here
man.
comes the push. Big stun onto S4. Huge Dragon Tail. RP is used just to get S4. Oh no, looks like Admiral Bulldog was in that as well. He goes down. Tombstone is dropped. Loda gonna drop as well. Dragon tailed up. But stunned is Airman. Doesn't matter. Shockwave's there from Crazy. Admiral Bulldog, he bought back. He's not even coming in. He's behind them. How did he even get there? Double kill from Crazy. I didn't even watch that. Was that like at the fountain with the big shockwave? And here comes two lane. Looks like 2 lanes are Rax now, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just throw the GG. And that's like,
NTH's never surrender though to that kind of team. Oh, as I say that. Come on, S4. I'm just.
They're all Swedish now. Maybe the never surrender was that Canadian attitude coming from Eternal Envy.
God bless them. Yeah, this was a good game. Nice, well played by VP with those early pushes on the Bounty Hunter. That's pretty much your school of thought, I guess. Is push a Bounty Hunter, and it worked out here.
That's pretty much nice.
The Dragon Knight getting stronger, faster than that Chaos Knight. Who look at this? This time it was just brutal.
Half the farm, pretty much.
Yeah, he picked up the Mithril Hammer. He was like 500 away from a BKB, but it's just too quick.
Alright, well, I'm just going to throw it on Ace's camera. It looks like he's just looking at the throne. You can take the final score screen. I'm going to go get a quick shower, and I'll be back for game 3.
Well, we can just call this one. It's fine. Don't worry. They've already left.
Alright.
The score screen will show. Yeah, let's call it.
I'm not even going to show the score screen.
Yeah, too bad, guys.
Subscribe. Like and subscribe. Only subscribe if you like us, though. I don't want these half-hearted subscribes.
Well, that's Joey. On my side, I'll take it. But thanks a lot for watching, guys, and we appreciate the comments as always. Yeah, we got a contest or something for 100 subs. We're giving out an item set. But other than that, thank you very much, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll be bringing you game 3 in a second. I'm looking at treetops for some reason. And that's it for me. We'll be back.